Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. You guys are used to seeing me doing like my makeup tutorials, etc., but I haven't done a get ready with me in such a long time. I can't even believe, I can't even remember how long it's been. It's been years since I've done it. And I decided, I was like, you know what? Today we're going to sit down. I'm going to let you guys get ready with me for the day. I just got some things to do. And we're going to be answering some questions. So if you guys want to know a little bit more about me, who I am, who is this girl behind this camera, then just keep on watching. I wanted to let you guys know that I am going to be testing out a whole bunch of new makeup. First things first, I wanted to show you guys that the palette that I'm going to be using today. I did use this once already and the pigment was amazing. This is the Karity Professional 21 Highly Pigmented Matte Shadows, which is this palette right here. It is such a beautiful, colorful palette. If you guys have been wanting something bright to add to your collection, I highly recommend this one. I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape and we are going to be priming these little lids of ours. Since I have my concealer here, I am just going to use this to clean up my eyebrows. We are going to dig into the yellow color, which is Tweety. So the first question that I'm going to answer, somebody asked me, who is your favorite YouTuber or who are your favorite YouTubers? And to be honest with you guys, I don't watch a lot of YouTube when it comes to like makeup tutorials or things like that. I used to, and then I just kind of fell off, and I watch them every now and then, but I am not like super consistent with them. But the people that I feel like I always watch when I see a notification that their video is up is Nicole Guerrero. I've been watching her for so many years, and I don't know, I just feel like I can relate to her so much. Another one of my favorite beauty gurus is Jasmine, which is Beauty Bird. Oh my god, I love her so much. She just inspires me. That girl is seriously a hustler, and she's Latina, so of course I gotta give props to my girl. Somebody asked, how do you feel about cheating and forgiving your partner who has cheated? Love you too, girl. Cheating, I think cheating is obviously horrible. You should never do it. I believe that if you don't love somebody anymore, you should just let them go, you know, let them be free, let them be happy, let them figure out their life without you. It's so unfair when you're with somebody, you give them your all, and then you find out that they've cheated on you. Sometimes people are willing to forget and forgive, and some people really do change, but I think it all depends on you and how you feel about forgiveness, you know? I'm going to go into this color, which is the green one. It's called Wicked, and I'm going to apply that onto the crease. Somebody asked me, what is your most embarrassing moment ever? What would be the most embarrassing moment ever? I don't feel like I have too many, again, because I'm just weird and I don't talk to people. A few years ago, before I quit my job, I was working for a company, and when I first got hired on, I had to go take a drug test, and I actually did a whole video on this because it was just such a hilarious and embarrassing experience. I had to take a drug test, right? And all of a sudden, as I was waiting for them to call me in to take the drug test, I had the biggest urge to take a freaking dump. And I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I was trying to hold it in, but it's just one of those times where you're like almost like turtlenecking it, you know what I mean? And so I told the girls, like, you know what, I really have to use the bathroom. I can't pee without doing the other stuff first. And she was so sweet and understanding, but it was just embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. Like, now that I talk about that story, it's funny, right? But at that moment, I just wanted to be like, trágame tierra. I'm gonna move on to my next color, which is Medusa, which is this dark green one. We're just going to apply it again to the crease right here, just to create a little bit more definition. Somebody asked age, zodiac sign, favorite foods, and summer goals. Okay, so age, I am 28 years old. I was born March 11th, 1990, which makes me a Pisces. My favorite food, obviously, is Mexican food. I love Chinese food, Italian food, any food that tastes good. Give it to mama. Summer goals. Well, girl, the summer is almost over. Definitely would be to have a summer body, but that did not happen. So maybe next year. Next question is, what part of Mexico is your family from? Can we be friends? LOL, I have so many questions. Of course we can be friends. So my mom and my dad are both from Torreon, Coahuila, which is like pretty far into the north or south. I don't know. Actually, I really don't know. That was a total lie. So that's where they are from. My dad, unfortunately, he is no longer with us. He passed away years and years and years and years and years ago. Literally, I was like 2 years old when he unfortunately committed suicide. And then my mom, she does live in Mexico at the moment, and we are trying so hard to bring her over here. She is already older. She's in her 50s, and we want to make sure that she is here with us and with her grandkids. So yeah, that is a little backstory. Another question is, oh, so I've already answered this one. Do you plan to have more babies? How did you learn how to do makeup, and would you come to Sacramento? As far as how I learned makeup, honestly, I would say that I'm self-taught. I learned on YouTube. When I first started doing makeup, I wasn't very good. My blending skills weren't all that great. I believe that when you are passionate about something, you will do your best to learn everything there is to know about, you know, your passion. And my passion is makeup. And hell yeah, girl, I would go to Sacramento. We actually went to California a few months ago. I don't remember if we went to Sacramento or not, but I would love to one day go and do like a little meet and greet. That would be so awesome. I'm quickly going to use the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill palette because she has a deep forest green, which is this one, and I need it to make the edges a little bit darker. So with that said, let's move on to the next question. So somebody asked, do you have any phobias? Why are you so pretty? Do you have a full-time job? Thank you, girl, but far from it. Yes, I have a lot of phobias. I've actually had so many dreams that I get attacked by a snake when I'm walking. Like, I never see them face forward. They're always like in my back, which some people say that it means, I don't even know what it means, but I would have to say, to narrow it down, snakes are a huge phobia of mine, and I've never seen a snake in my life. I mean, I've seen them in like the zoos, but never like in real life, you know? I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease while I'm at it. So while I do this, I am going to obviously answer some more questions. So the next question that we have here is, so tell us the story on how you met your husband and whether he was your first love. Was your daughter planned or not? Love your video so much. You're awesome. Thank you so much, girl. Quick story on how I met my husband, my boyfriend now. We actually went to high school together, but we didn't really talk up until after high school. Technically, I met my husband, my boyfriend now, on Facebook, even though we knew each other, like we knew of each other, but we never really hung out. And my daughter was not planned whatsoever. It was kind of like those oopsie moments. But you know what? I'm so happy that the way things turned out, because I don't know if I'd be right here in front of you guys answering these questions if my daughter wasn't born. I wasn't sure what color to use, so I'm gonna go in with just a plain white color. This is in the shade Caress. I'm going to take my Soraya brushes, and I'm actually going to take this shade, or this brush right here. This is the one that I'm always reaching for because I love how densely packed it is. So that allows me to pack on the colors as much as I want. Next question is, where do you see yourself going with your channel? What is your end goal? That is an absolutely great question. So really quickly, I'm going to take my Soraya Blending 7BS brush, and I'm applying a little bit of that yellow color just to blend everything. My goal with my channel is to be able to expand it definitely more, reach a larger audience, which would mean obviously me gaining more subscribers. But I want this to turn into a career where I can one day either have my own cosmetic line or just something besides YouTube. With that said, let's move on to the face. I'm going to take the Lancome Le Base Pro Base de Maquillaje. Just kidding, that's not how you say it. So this is a primer. I recently got a PR from Lancome. I was like, what? Me? Lancome? Yes, honey. So we're going to take about 2 pumps of this. We're just going to apply that all over the skin. I'm going to go in with my favorite brush at the moment, which is the Zoraya 3-in-1 brush. So you have a flat top kabuki, you got a little sponge, and then you got a little shader brush, but I like to use this one to line my lips. I'm going to take a black eyeliner or pencil, which is weird because I never wear black, on my waterline, but I am feeling brave today. This is the Vintage by Jessica Lipskin. This is one of those things that we got in a boxy charm, so I'm just going to apply this to my waterline. I almost forgot to use my concealer. What an idiot. I'm just going to use my Tarte concealer really quick because I don't want to get up and get anything else, honestly. I'm actually going to use a little sponge that comes in here. We're just going to let this bake for a few minutes. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and move on to the face. I am digging back into my Zoraya brush, and I'm going to take this powdered blush brush. I just really like how this makes my skin feel and look like it was touched by the sun. Let's dust everything off. I do have some new blushes that I wanted to share with you guys, but let me take off my powder first. I'm going to be using the Zoraya Powdered Blush 16P. I recently got these 2 sets of blushes by Salazzi. This is the Bahamas blush palette, and this is the Barbados blush palette. So this is what the Bahamas looks like. Oh my god. Isn't this like the prettiest blush you've ever seen? It does come with a mirror, which is super practical. And in the Barbados palette, this is for more deeper skin. So we have Papaya, Private Island, Sugar Cane, Mango Tango, Sizzle, and Salsa. Oh my god, all of these just look gorgeous. I don't even know which one to start with. I think I'm gonna dip into this Mango Tango. Ooh, that is pigmented. And then I'm gonna go into Tropic and just mix a little bit of those two. I'm just going to draw my wing a little bit. I'm not gonna wing it out. I'm just going to stop it here and then blend it into that dark green, and then pop on some lashes. Now that we have that on, let's move on to highlighters. I wanted to try these. I've had these for so long. These are the Almay Instant Glow Highlighting Duo. I did swatch these on my Snapchat not too long ago, and I was so impressed. I mean, like, look at this. We're just going to put it right here. I'm just gonna blend that out with my finger. I'm going to go back into the Salazzi Bahamas blush palette, and I'm going to take Piña Colada, which is this color right here. And we're going to use that to apply it to use that as a highlight. I'm going to use my fan brush. This is the Small Fan 7SF by Zoraya. Let's finish off this look. I'm going to take this Plumpets Lip Plumper. I got this in the mail a while ago, and I've just been testing out because I wanted to make sure that it was a product that I obviously liked and that I trusted and that it actually worked. It really, really does. When I posted it on Instagram, so many of you guys asked me what it was. So this is by the brand Plumpet, and it's literally like a lip gloss, and you just apply on your lips and it plumps them up. If you guys are anti-lip injections, anti anything, and you still want plump lips, try this. It really, really does work. It does sting a lot, but this is a good way of trying this product and seeing if you would like lip injections for yourself. While I wait for this to dry, I'm going to answer some questions. So this next question says, what's your go-to Mexican dish, and what's the craziest mom story you have? Like a crazy story involving your mom or you as a mom. LOL. So my favorite or my go-to Mexican dish, like if I'm not cooking it and I'm gonna go out to eat, I love smothered burritos. Oh my god. But if I have to make dinner, like my go-to plate would probably be either green enchiladas or tinga. I love making that. Let's set and forget. We're going to take the Kokie Cosmetics Set and Forget setting spray just to finish off this face. That wraps it up for today's video. I want to know, I am dying to know, what was your favorite product that I featured today? My favorite product out of everything has to be the blush palette by Stilazzi and this Karity palette. I mean, anyway, with that said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me / answering your questions. If I missed any questions or if there's something that you're just like dying to know about me, let me know in the comment section down below and I will do my best to answer to every single one of you. Thank you guys so much for joining me today in this get ready with me video. I love you and I will see you in Friday's video. Bye. Mwah.